Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome to Moonlighter, an action RPG roguelike that puts us in the shoes of heroic shopkeeper Will, who in his free time likes to fancy himself something of a hero. This game sounded cool to me, and I was recently given a key for the game, so let's show it off. Let's jump on in. Very hard, or regular hard. Regular hard sounds good. We don't want to be too hard. That would be bad. Among the stars of the night, there is a land as old as imagination. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeons. This they named Rynoka. Among the settlers, two groups shine brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter. Long dreaming of opening the mysterious fifth door of the dungeons, it's always 5 floors, really. 5 floors, 5 doors, 5 keys. Something about the rule of 5. Alright, what do we got here? Hey, you Will. Alright, so here's our tutorial. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, we can just run over, those tables, because, I mean, you know, screw tables. Am I right? Of course I'm right. Left trigger for a sweet dodge roll. Alright, I like it, I like it. And then voop. And voop. There we go. Pretty straightforward. Alright. Well, you even left trigger over him, huh? Alright, no fighting. We have no weapons. Gotcha. Wajam! Alright. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Alright, so we have our, like, lesser attacks with A, or we got this, like, sweet, like, charge thing. Alright. Cool, cool. Alright. Alright, and right trigger to use our potions by the looks of it. Alright, so we can pick up some of those. Nicely done. 1 second here, I want to get like a sweet broom charge in here. Because broom charges are the coolest charges, probably. Alright, what do we got here? We got ourselves some treasure. Okay. Selling and reactions. Ooh, there's some interesting stuff going on here. Oh, grab all. There we go. I mean, might as well take everything, right? Broken sword, hardened steel. Oop. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Quickly move everything here. Okay, so if we go over here. Alright, I gotcha. Strongest steel I have come across. Perfect for crafting new equipment. And we can kind of see the reactions people have to it, but we've got a bit of, like, questiony stuff going on here. Alright, I'm gonna take a moment to look at this. So if we look at this, and then we, like, go over here, we've got a vine. Strong yet flexible material used by the tangle creatures to protect themselves. Selling and reactions. Okay, so we can, like, see what people will react to. Or at least, I guess, we'll learn once we sell it for the first time. Is my guess. Alright, some more broken swords. I mean, you know, why not? Makes sense to me. And what is this? Foundry rests. I believe this to be the remains of an old foundry. If the golems are created, what created them? That's a good question. You're a smart man, young Will. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Okay. Alright, lesson learned. Don't stand, oh god, they keep spawning. Okay, dodge roll. Oh god. And I'm dead. Oh, lordy. Good job. Good job. Didn't even make it past the first room out of the tutorial. Tisk tisk. I bet I could have done that if I was a better player. Poor Will. Having me controlling him. What a sorry looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. Well, we're off to a great start. A really, really great start, says I. Alright, what's going on here now? Home shop. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. Ooh, notes. There is no doubt, you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Pete, Will's father. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Will, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You are the last of your family, the only one left to run Moonlighter. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on the fifth door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts and use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for crater's sake, stop using that broom of yours, you daft boy. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. Oh, sweet, a sword. And a shield. Now then, get out. You're wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many, many years ago. Last of our family line, huh? Well, if CK2 has taught me anything, it's that means that we are running a very real risk of, you know, getting a game over from the dynasty being, you know, dead. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of two things. You must know an item's value, as well as its demand. Come now, open the shop up and allow the customers in. Oakley dokley, I guess we can do that. Hold to open shop. Ooh, what's this? Okay, so we can like place stuff there. Alright. Okay, they like the weird $100 crystal thing. Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. Alright, I mean, I guess that makes sense. And this one's too expensive, probably. So do we even get to set the prices for our items? Oh, he doesn't like it. I don't think I need to tell you how that item was obviously overpriced. Lesson learned. Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you'll have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and in low supply. So we can be like diamond merchants and artificially choke the market. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information. You have gathered undiscovered wares and artifacts. Alright. Gotcha. Yeah, so we've crystallized energy. It would appear as though the energy surging for a golem crystallizes upon its destruction. We harness this power somehow. Alright, so we know that people get like an ideal reaction at 100 gold. They'd like it even more, probably cheaper, but yeah, right where it is now is great. And they hate it at 200. So 150 would be like where it's at, probably medium. Would seem the sun has fallen for the day. I best head off. You'll pick up more on your own. Restoring this shop to its full glory? That responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far. And use that pendant, boy. Alright. So... Go on now. These weary bones of mine must rest. Can I talk to you again? I can. You got a new sword, don't you? Head on off to the dungeon, boy. Anything else to say? No. I bet if I talked to him like a million times, he'd probably have something cool to say. Oh, there's someone to talk to. Hello. I keep hearing an old rumor around town about the dungeons. That maybe particular artifacts are easier to find at night. Who really knows, though? Heroes were the only ones dungeon diving at night. And with the closures, they have been less interested these days. It could be a good idea to bring a witch back to Rynoka. Then we could buy potions and have our weapons and armor enchanted. Oh, I see. So our shop whoa, she teleported, man. Rynoka may not be as prosperous as it used to be, but many still visit to pick up a souvenir from the Golem dungeon. Possibly even one from the closed dungeons if we are lucky. It's said that even though heroes were seen as braver, merchants reached deeper parts of the dungeons. I guess if your livelihood depends on it, you make it happen. Next time I visit Rynoka, I hope to find some new artifacts. I know most of the dungeons were closed because they were too dangerous, and maybe somebody will find a way to defeat them. Alright, so there's probably a lot to, like, dialogue to talk about, and to be honest, if I was playing by myself, I'd probably, like, spend, like, 2 hours just reading that, but I assume most people are less interested in that sort of thing, so we will focus on learning the ropes. The Golem dungeon. Dungeon available to merchants and heroes. I want to take a quick look. What does this say? Desert dungeon. Only for heroes. Oh, so we have to, like, earn our keep, as it were. And by that I mean prove our valor. We can totally do that. Probably. Alright. Alright, so we got a shield and a stabby majig. Alright. Alright, we can totally do this. There we go. That's the spirit. That was slightly less smart of me. And a bit more dumb, but no, to get hit. Alright. Okay, so you got like some kind of stab-a-majig going on there. Okay. Yeah, watch yourself there, Gaslight. There's gotta be like secret rooms and stuff too, right? Like, I just know it. Alright, so dang it. Got to no my money. Oh. Alright. There we go. I mean, we'll get this. Oop, wasted a potion. Well, I guess it wasn't a... Oh, dear. I suppose it wasn't really a waste. Oh, there's even a corner down... Or a thing down there in the corner... A map is what I'm looking for. So I can spend money, I'm assuming, for this. Hello. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out, though. I'd say I fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled. One of which is this map? Diagram? Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy, said old Crazy Pete done gone lost his marbles. But I was right! Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons. The 5th door of Rynoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. The diagram should be around here somewhere. Please, open the 5th door of Rynoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Ooh, what did you find out there, Wily Pete? Or Crazy Pete, whatever your name is. Big boss gonna kill me. I was supposed to let them all out. Now I have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Ah, big boss gonna be so upset with little me. Oh, I've got our diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Alright. Alright. Ooh, sweet. Okay, what is this? B, over B. Alright, so something about money. Max money. Hold to teleport back to our store. Okay. So if we want, we can leave. I mean, we also have some inventory there, so... I guess we want to leave probably, like, once we run out of space. Oh, wait, I actually have to leave now, huh? Ah, there's a door I missed. Crap, no, let me out. I want to check out that one other room. Oh, well, I guess there'll be time for that later. I suppose. Oh, I see. It costs money in order to teleport out. I gotcha. Okay. Old Gaslight's learning the mechanics here. Slowly but surely. Alright, old Zenon here. Or Xenon. Ah, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pendant properly. It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? Dead. See? This is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Rynoka. Also, I just want to say, I love the graphics and the music in this game. It is very, very beautiful. Kind of makes me think of like Legend of Zelda a little bit, even. Nice indeed. Okay. So who are you, Zenon, anyway? Like, who are you to us? Like, you're obviously a friend of our grandfather, but are you also, like... I mean, I guess you're also probably a merchant, because you got, like, a big pack on your back. But what else do we know about you? Rynoka may not be as prosperous as it used to be, but many still visit to pick up a souvenir from the Golem dungeon. Possibly even one from the closed dungeons if we are lucky. Oh wait, we've heard you. Or we've had someone, we've listened to some of that dialogue before. Let's see, investments in the town. Vulcan's Forge. Do you feel the dungeons are too hard? Tired of your old weapon? I can solve that if you bring me enough money and materials. A forge to be reckoned with. Or the Wooden Hat. Is brute force getting you nowhere in the dungeons? Visit the Wooden Hat to find potions and enchantments for this and that. Le Retaileur. Okay. Tired of looking for items in the dungeon? Leave that job to others and come to Le Retaileur, where you'll find the finest items in Rynoka. Le Retaileur. Because life's complicated enough. I don't know why. Don't ask why I feel the need to like really emphasize the name there. Let's see, what else can we upgrade? We can upgrade shop level 1. Wow, 60,000 ducats. Wow, we're gonna have to be making lots of money here. Cheap sale box. Items sold in this sale box will have a 75% discount. Okay, cool. Iron cash register. This useful cash register will entice customers to add an extra 10% tip. Ooh, tips. Tips are awesome. Wow, 40% tip. That's ridiculous. A comfy bed. Extra space for your items. Okay, that's cool. And left trigger to swap over here. All right, but we don't have nearly enough money to get there. Let's see. I sort of always wanted to become a merchant, but I could never find a pendant. Most pendants used today were found when the dungeon were first discovered. Since then, finding a new one has become nearly impossible. All right, so I see. I think there's like shared dialogue between like the adventurers and non-adventurers, maybe, if I'm understanding this. Like just looking at the way the dialogue's going. Masa, my son, when I find you. Oh, Will, have you seen Masa around, or Mesa maybe, around by chance? Is this Mesa right here? It is. Will, can we play tag next time I stop by your shop? We sure can. You know, your sword doesn't look that much stronger than my wooden one. Is it even sharp? Hey, don't tear me down, kid. I mean, you've got like a big old booger coming out of your nose. I can't wait to get some hero armor. It protects and makes you look cool. A lot cooler than your merchant clothes. Hey, listen, if you want me to play tag, you gotta stop acting like a dick, kid. Being a kid doesn't make you immune from being a dick. Are you heading into the dungeons? Be sure to take advantage of the hot spring if you find it. The water will soothe your aches, just downright revitalize you. Alright, so we've got some like named people here, that's cool. Ah, Mori, have you found any new culture artifacts in the dungeons, Will? I always found it fascinating how all the items we find in the dungeons appear to be from entirely different civilizations with unique cultures. Ooh, there's some lore and stuff going on here. I can feel it. Anyway, let's do a little bit of shopkeeping stuff, and I guess little by little we'll kind of see what our fellow villagers have to say. Also, I look down at. All right, let's see here. What do we want to place? Rich jelly? Sure, why not? We'll place a little bit. Oh, I can even set how much it's worth. Okay, so 400 in profit. Let's set it to 150 to start. And we'll, you know, we'll get a feel for things here. We got our crystallized energy. Oh, speaking of crystallized energy, we know that people prefer it at 100. So, we'll grab that and stick it in here. And let's see, an iron bar. Whetstone. I think what I'll do is I'll start setting everything at, we'll set everything at 100 in order to, like, get a base feel for it. Or no, it won't. Yeah. Yeah, we'll set everything at 100, and then we'll kind of, like, work our way from there and, like, figure out the sweet spot for these things. Ooh, glass lenses. What do we know about these? Glasses shaped into a lens with the sole purpose of focusing magical energy. Very useful in crafting magical weapons. I mean, that could be very valuable. Let's, let's grab a stack of 10 here. And bloop that in there. And of course, set it to be 100. There we go. So we've got all our stuff there. If we go back... Ooh, what's this? There's an exclamation mark here. Ah, okay, so there's our, like, our chart. Gotcha. And this is where we can store our extra stuff. Alright. Like our hardened steel. I mean, hardened steel seems like it's probably worth a pretty penny. But yeah, we'll stick stuff in our chest here so that whatever we're not selling, we can, hold on to for the time being. Or, like, you know, we can store it and then we can try selling things and we'll get a feel for everything sooner or later. Get an idea of what's popular, what's not, all that good stuff. Alright, got a lot of vines. Alright, I mean, man, this is an interesting kind of gimmick here, if you will, or like, you know, like unique idea. Oh, we actually have 2 chests. That's also useful. Alright, let's open our store and we'll get a feel for what's going on. Alrighty then. Oh, maybe I should have kept some stuff in my inventory in case people, alright. Okay, so they don't really like it at 100, so, or 150. Okay, 100's also not good there. Alright, so we know to change our prices. Alright, so if we go in here, and we, like, lower this... Let's lower it to 75. We'll, like, cut it in half, and we'll get a feel for these things. So if I lower this down to 50... This also down to 50. Get an idea. Alright, so that even 75 is too much. Alright, so let's lower it all the way down to 50. Maybe... Actually, let's say 35. We'll have it again. Maybe this down to... We'll put everything down here at 35 and we'll get a feel again. You know what, we'll put this magic glass here. Set this to be 100. Get a feel. Wow, even then it's still too much, apparently. Wow. Okay. Or is it because it's a stack? No, that doesn't seem right. Alright. Lower all this cheap stuff down to 10. That's probably the right price, isn't it? Or maybe it is because it's like a stack. Like they don't want to buy a stack of 10 for 100. Well, you know, we'll learn. Alright, how about we cut it down to 5? I mean, you don't have to buy the whole stack. You could buy part of it. Oh. Okay, so he's happy at that price. Alright. Well, we got a little bit of money. Alright, so if we flip over here to our items. Okay, so we know that 35 is still too low. 10, so 5 for roots is okay. Alright, glass lens, we don't really have anything there as of yet. What about our slime here? Rich jelly, so even 10 is too much. Alright, so I guess this will go down to 5 as well. Alright, we've got a feel here. Oh, geez, time is actually, like, still passing. Okay. Okay, they love 5 as a price for our iron. Alright. Alright, we're gonna close our shop now. Alright, okay, so we got an idea. We got some money. That's good. Alright, let's look into our inventory here and get a feel for things. Like for what we, okay, so hardened steel, we don't have a price on that. Broken sword, not yet. Okay, 100 for that. Didn't sell the lenses. Iron bar. Okay, so 5 is a bit too little, basically. The ideal sweet spot is a bit higher than 5, so maybe we'll bump that back up to 10. Alright, 5 is ideal there. Alright, let's actually, before we go dungeon diving, let's, that is the wrong thing. Let's, grab a stack of 10 here. And a stack of, 10 here. And a stack of 10 here. Alrighty then. And then we'll, place these, and then I guess we'll wrap the episode up here. Get ourselves, like, I think we've got our... Yeah, we'll start it off at 10. In fact, yeah, we'll start everything off at 10. I guess I overdid it when I figured that 100 would be like our base cost. Yeah, we'll bump this back up to 10. And see if that's like the sweet spot for it. It looks like for like this general junk stuff that, yeah, about 10 is the ideal price. Anyway, alright, so that's where we're gonna wrap things up for this episode. So until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Like with anything new on the channel, it's extra double super special important to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below, let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.